Hey guys, what's going on? I got a battle against Rhett, and it's kind of long, so here we go. I lead off with Zangoose, and he leads off with Camerupt, and this is my Zangoose, which is a flailing Zangoose, so I just go for the Sword Sands, but he will lost me, which sucks, and if it didn't miss, it would have helped a lot, but it didn't. And fuck me, so I set up a second Sword Sands just so I can get some damage off with Brick Break, and he sets up rocks. So he explodes, and I die. So he set it up. Set it. What the fuck? Anyways, he sets up his rocks and explodes. So we're at 5-5 now, and he goes to his Firo, and I got my no what the fuck boom out, and I trick, and I get a choice scarf. So I can't do anything. I go back out to Cyclops because I'm thinking he's gonna U-turn or go for Protect to get that Flame Orb. I'm sorry, I didn't. Never mind. So he U-turns back out to Pharaoh, and he U-turns again back out to Eradicate. Set up Trick Room, and yeah. So go out to Regigigas to in the Trick Room, because yeah, in Trick Room Regigigas is amazing. But he goes out to Torkoal, and I'm thinking, okay, Thunder Wave, and now, yeah. So he protects, and I'm thinking, alright, you're just stalling out Slow Star for me, thank you. And I'm going for the Confuse Rays. He goes for the Lava Plume, and fuck me, he gets the Burn Axe. I go for the Thunder Wave, predicting a switch back to Firo, expecting the Earthquake. So he protects again, and at this point, I'm thinking I can't switch out because I'm already really far into Slow Start, and I'm just gonna stall it out because Burnt is not gonna help me at all. Being burnt. So yeah, anyways, he Lava Blooms again, it does like 40 damage. And I finally get my act together, and he's parafused and whatnot, so I can go for the Earthquake, and I thought it would do a lot, and I get a crit, which doesn't really matter, because later you'll find out why. So, I got a crit, and I thought with a crit it would die, but it doesn't. So I know this Earthquake won't kill it, but, yeah. He breaks through Parafusion and fucking rests. Like, he broke through Parafusion twice, and that's bullshit. So, he's back at full, and I'm thinking that Regigigas is just gonna be death fodder for later. I go out to Big Mama, which is saved wrong, so it's a male, which is hilarious. I go for the Focus Blast, and it dies because I got a crit, which is really funny. I got 2 crits on that Torkoal. The first one didn't matter because he rested it off, but the second one's funny. I try to switch out to go to my guy. I take that and live. I go to my whatever these things are called. So he switches out and goes to Eradicate, and I'm like, why didn't you U-turn? That's weird. So yeah. Oh, I know why he didn't U-turn. His choice. Anyways, so I go out to Reggie for death fodder, so I can go into my Gardevoir to go for the T-Bolt, predicting that switch, which is fucking awesome. And it dies because I'm Specs. So I think it would have helped more if I had tricked that thing and then T-bolted it, but it doesn't really make a difference. So he U-turns out, kills me after T-bolt, he's crippled, but yeah, I die, and he goes out to Eradicate, and I go back to Cyclops, and I Destiny Bond. He crunches. I know it won't kill me, but I was kind of hoping to get a crit or something. Or he does get a crit, and that doesn't even kill me. So, Twisted Dimensions return to normal there. He crunches, and if someone wants to explain that, please do. Because I have no idea how Destiny Bond worked there. It was a turn later. I did click Destiny Bond for that turn, but I don't know if it still works. Anyways, so he U-turns out and goes to Fion, which I had no idea was NU at the time. I know it wasn't Uber because Fions are awful, but I didn't know they were never used. So he U-turns again and goes out to this fucking primate as I trick and get choice scarfed. And at this point I'm just like, okay, kill me. So he U-turns and gets a crit, which is alright with me, it doesn't really matter. My last Pokemon is my fat ass, because he's fat, and he's not quite as fat as his Snorlax, but he's fat. So he waterfalls as I go for that curse, and I know the next one won't kill me, so I can get a rest off and Chesto berry it off. Yeah. So he waterfalls, doesn't kill me, resto Chesto, and yeah. So I was kind of hoping he didn't switch out for some reason. I don't know why he wouldn't switch out, but I was kind of hoping he wouldn't. He waterfalls, and I get my Chesto berry back from Recycle. Go for another curse, predicting the switch, and I know close combat is coming. And I figured I'm dead, but I was just hoping I wouldn't die, and I do. And that's GG. Great battle, and Rhett's awesome. You should check him out in the description. So, yeah. That was nice NU. It was like my first NU match ever. And I'm hoping I can get more. No one ever wants to battle me at NU. So, yeah. GG.